guys, the Oscar nominations for 2026 are out, and apparently Sinners has broken a record. Sinners has now been nominated for more Oscars than any other movie ever. So today, that is the only thing I know going into this. We are going to be taking a look at the nominations, and I'm going to be giving my thoughts, and I guess making predictions. I guess I'll predict who wins. I'm probably going to make a video closer to actual Oscars time, talking about my predictions, what I think will win, what I want to win, things like that. Without further ado, let's just get into the nominations. Okie dokie, we've got this all pulled up. Let's see who is stinking nominated. So, actor in a leading role. So this is going to be Best Actor. We've got Timothée Chalamet, Marty Supreme, makes sense. Leo, One Battle After Another, again, makes sense. Ethan Hawke, Blue Moon, fascinating. That's pretty surprising. I mean, I'm happy for Ethan Hawke, but that's pretty surprising. I didn't hear tons and tons about that. Michael B. Jordan, Sinners, we love to see it. Wagner Moura, The Secret Agent, or I believe I say his name right. How the heck do you say that?
Hello.
Okay, very, very cool. Actor in a supporting role. Yes, I've seen it. That's all I needed to see today. Jacob Elordi as the creature in Frankenstein. That just made my day. That is legitimately amazing. Benicio del Toro, One Battle. Oh, and Sean Penn. Wow. Interesting. 2 supporting actors from the same movie. So Benicio del Toro, One Battle. Jacob Elordi for Frankenstein, Delroy Lindo for Sinners. Fascinating. Interesting. I knew there was like kind of a push for him to have a supporting role nomination, but I didn't know there was that much steam behind it. That's awesome. That's nice to see. Sean Penn, One Battle After Another, makes sense, and Stellan Skarsgård for Sentimental Value also makes perfect sense. Moving on to actress in a leading role, we've got Jessie Buckley for Hamnet. Makes sense, I figured. Rose Byrne for If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You. I have not seen that yet. I need to see that at some point. Kate Hudson for Song Sung Blue. I have heard legitimately nothing about Song Sung Blue, so that is very, very interesting. Renate Rains. I said it wrong. I'm willing to admit that. For Sentimental Value, again, I figured makes sense. I've heard a lot about Sentimental Value. And Emma Stone for Begonia. Yes. We love to see that. I don't think she'll win, but we love to see that regardless. Actress in a supporting role. Amy Madigan for Sinners. Not for Sinners, for Weapons. I was reading a line down. That's crazy. Ellie Fanning for Sentimental Value. Cool. I will butcher this. I apologize in advance. Inga Imsdottir Lilias. That's probably not right. For Sentimental Value. Very cool. Amy Madigan for Weapons. Let's go. Wunmi Masaku for Sinners. And Teyana Taylor for One Battle After Another. This is great so far. I am legitimately happy. I have no complaints over this. Animated feature film. Arco. Elio. Fascinating. I am surprised by that. K-pop Demon Hunters makes sense. Little Amelie, or the character of Rain, also makes sense. And Zootopia 2. Wow, Zootopia 2 with pulling the Oscar nomination is crazy. I mean, I agree with it. I like it. I haven't seen that much animated stuff in 2025, so that's pretty cool. That all makes sense. Again, I have no problems. This I don't really know much about at all. Animated short film. Butterfly, Forever Green, The Girl Who Cried Pearls, Retirement Plan, and The Three Sisters. I'll try and probably see as many of those as I can before it actually comes to time. Casting? Is that a new Oscar? Is casting a new Oscar? Because I swear that hasn't been a category before. Casting must be new. So the nominees, Hamnet, specifically Nina Gold, Marty Supreme, Jennifer Venditti. One Battle After Another, Cassandra Kulakundis, The Secret Agent, Gabriel Dominguez, and Sinners, Francine Meisler. I don't remember having seen that before, so I'm pretty sure that's a new category. So I'm pretty pleased with that. Let's go ahead get the cinematography nominations up here. Frankenstein. Yes! Yay! This is amazing. Love to see Frankenstein getting the love it deserves. Dan Louston, Marty Supreme makes sense. Darius Konji, I probably butchered that. One Battle After Another, Michael Ballman. Sinners, Autumn Durald Archipel. And Train Dreams, Adolfo Veloso. Nice. Okay, Train Dreams pulling the cinematography. Oh, speaking is really, really difficult today. Love to see Train Dreams pulling the cinematography nomination because I believe that was shot using only natural light, which is extremely, extremely impressive in and of its own. Love to see that. Costume design, Avatar, fascinating. Costume design, Avatar, Fire and Ash, Frankenstein, Hamnet, Marty Supreme, and Sinners. Sinners is ragging up. I see where I think every single stinking category I've seen so far has been Sinners nominated in it. That's crazy. Dude, go off, Sinners. Out of all, I've seen nothing I disagree with so far. Legitimately. This is great. All right, directing. I'm gonna predict directing. We're getting Ryan Coogler, Sinners. Definitely Paul Thomas Anderson. Probably Chloe Zhao for Hamnet. Probably Yorgos Lanthimos for Begonia. And then Wildcard at number 4. So let's see if I'm right. Dadgummit, Josh Safdie. Of course I forgot. Hamnet, Chloe Zhao. Makes sense. Marty Supreme, Josh Safdie. Makes sense. One Battle After Another, PTA. Makes sense. Sentimental Value, Joaquin Trier or... Joaquin Trier. Pretty sure that's right. And Sinners, Ryan Coogler. Okay, nice, awesome, great. I love to see it. Documentary feature film. We've got The Alabama Solution, Come See Me in the Good Light, Cutting Through Rocks, Mr. Nobody Against Putin, and The Perfect Neighbor. The Perfect Neighbor is the only one that I have seen from this list, so I'm interested. I should probably try and see the other 4, just nominees to be determined. Interesting. Mr. Nobody Against Putin, nominees to be determined. Maybe that... interesting. Nominees to be determined. That makes me think that probably they wanted to keep the documentarians' identities undercover, so... That's cool. That makes sense. But yeah, Perfect Neighbor, pretty good documentary. It was good. Documentary short film. Yet again, I probably have seen none of these, but we're gonna go through them. All the Empty Rooms, Armed Only with a Camera, The Life and Death of Brent Renaud, Children No More, We Are Were and Are Gone, The Devil Is Busy, and Perfectly a Strangeness. Yeah, Strangeness. I'll again try and catch as many of those as I possibly can before the time. Film editing. All right, let's get... Ooh, F1. F1, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another. Let's keep going down. Sentimental Value and Sinners again. That is amazing. That's a good list. I like that. Trying to think, is there anything I would have... It was a far shot. I would have liked to have seen 28 Years Later on there, because that just had a lot of experimental editing. That was very cool. Maybe bump either F1 or... I haven't seen Sentimental Value, so I don't think I can bump that off of the list, but that's all very, very good. I like all of that. Only say this is literally the only thing I would interject over so far. The only thing I would interject is maybe put 28 Years Later in there. But I understand where they're coming from. International feature film. The Secret Agent, It Was Just an Accident, Sentimental Value, Surat, and The Voice of Hind Rajab. Those all, I have seen none of these, actually. So I need to I need to try and see all of these as well. I know It Was Just an Accident is getting absolutely incredible praise. That's probably one of that and Sentimental Value are probably like my two biggest blind spots from 2025. So that is things I need to pick up before we get there. So live action short film Butcher Stain, A Friend of Dorothy, Jane Austen's period drama The Singers, and Two People Exchanging Saliva. Interesting. Again, I've seen none of them, so I wouldn't know. I will try and pick up some of those before it actually gets to awards time. Makeup and hairstyling, Frankenstein. Let's go. Cocoa Sinners, The Smashing Machine. Interesting. That does make sense. They did make Dwayne Johnson nearly unrecognizable in that, and The Ugly Stepsister as well. Fascinating. The Smashing Machine is a fascinating choice there, because I agree, honestly. It was very, very impressive indeed. Music, original score. Oh, I love everything I'm seeing here. This is legit. Okay, so I haven't seen Hamnet, but legitimately, if the score is good in Hamnet, this is such a dadgum stacked list here. We've got Begonia, and Brennan disagrees with me, but it was a fantastic score. Frankenstein, I agree. Love to see Frankenstein picking up so many nominations. Hamnet, One Battle, and Sinners. Oh my goodness. So, it makes me sad, but I'm gonna go ahead and weigh in on this now. I think I would like Sinners to win, and we know that the Academy likes Ludwig. We know that the Academy likes him, but One Battle could pick it up. I do think One Battle might pick it up, and that Sinners might not. I am concerned, because I like that Sinners is getting so many nominations. I am concerned that it is going to win like 2 or maybe 3, despite having the most nominations in history. I am a little bit worried about that, but you know, it's fine. Music, original song, there we go. I Lied to You from Sinners. Good. That's the only one I cared about seeing here. Dear Me, Golden makes sense that it's the nominated one, but what was the other one? What was the... I think Soda Pop was better. Personally, I think it was a lot more catchy, and I think it was a lot, in my opinion, honestly, just better of a song. But it's fine. It's not that big of a deal. I Lied to You from Sinners. We love to see that. Sweet Dreams of Joy and Train Dreams. I didn't know that Train Dreams had a song in it, because I thought that would have been underscore. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I doth not know. Best Picture. Dadgummit, I already spoiled. Dadgummit, I already spoiled. I just realized something. Jesse Plemons didn't get nominated for anything. Darn it. It's fine. It's not the end of the world. Hold on. No, actually, it's not fine. We're going back up to the top real quick. Actor in a leading role. I could have sworn there were more than 5 options, but whatever. It's fine. It's fine. That's like the only thing I'm a little upset that we didn't get, but it's not the end of the world. Oh, I scrolled past it. Dadgummit. Okay. Best Picture. Begonia. I expected to see the F1? Really? I'm surprised by that. I am legitimately quite surprised by that. Wow. Okay. I didn't think the Academy would go for that, but it's fine. Frankenstein, we love to see it. It won't win, but we love to see it. Hamnet, Marty Supreme, One Battle, The Secret Agent, Sentimental Value, Sinners, and Train Dreams. Train Dreams managed to make the nominations. Wow. I did not expect that. I'm happy about that, but I did not expect that. Golly, what a stacked list, dude. What a just amazing list of movies. Wow. That is great. Production design. Now I'm happy. Now everything after this is just it's fine. Production design. Frankenstein, love it. Hamnet, Marty Supreme, One Battle, Sinners. These 5 are just cleaning up nominations, man. These 5 have gotten so many, it's crazy. Wow. And see, I could see any of them winning, honestly. That is really, really, really awesome. Sound design, or sound, I guess. F1, Frankenstein, One Battle, Sinners, and Surratt. Dude. Oh, you'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. Frankenstein's gonna end up, by the end of this, picking up like 8 nominations, dude. Holy cow. Visual effects, Avatar, Fire, and Ash. That's the free space in the middle. Anytime an Avatar movie comes out, it's gonna get nominated. It's fine. I'm not mad. I sound mad, but, you know, it's fine. Visual effects, Avatar, Fire, and Ash. F1, Jurassic World, Rebirth, The Lost Bus, and Sinners. Visual effects, Sinners. Yes, visual effects, Sinners. Let's go. And Jurassic World Rebirth is kind of crazy, but I understand it. I understand it indeed. Writing, adapted screenplay. We've got Begonia, Frankenstein, Hamnet, One Battle, and Train Dreams. Frankenstein again. Amazing. I'm so happy about that. Begonia, I'm going to be honest, I'm a little surprised by. It's not the end of the world, but I'm a little surprised by. I'm a little surprised that there. Writing, original screenplay. And, oh, and this is the last category. Blue Moon, It Was Just an Accident, Marty Supreme, Sentimental Value, and Sinners. That's absolute cinema. Legitimately, dude, I'm excited. I'm actually excited for the Oscars this year. Last year, my entire thought going into the Oscars was, please don't let Emilia Perez win everything it's nominated for. Please don't let. And this year, legitimately, I'm not upset if anything that I don't want to wins, because I know that if something, like, obviously, I hope Sinners sweeps and Frankenstein sweeps the categories it's in. Obviously, I hope that, right? But I am personally, like, you know, I'm not going to be insanely upset if Train Dreams wins over Frankenstein, or if One Battle wins over Sinners. I think they're all great movies. I legitimately saw nothing there that I am, like, mad about. Pretty much everything. The only critiques are, I think Jesse Plemons should have gotten a Best Actor nomination, and what was the other one? I've completely forgotten. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching this video, and be sure to stick around. I have not forgotten about the Timmybug Talks Movies 2025 awards. However, I've got a lot on my plate right now, so that's probably going to get put to the back burner just a tiny bit. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see y'all later.